David talking about, I'm in a song crisis right now. My Ponzalo talking about, hey, drop that one with the missing girl Celeste Rivas Hernandez. What? What do you mean? So they got a song together? It's just like we live in this culture where we're like glorifying depression and like that. So for him to be wearing a Donnie Darko hoodie and to be in this type of like these allegations, and then for him to have a song called Romantic or Romantic Homicide with lyrics like this, bro, like he did that. He did that shit. And I'm sure his whole aesthetic is like that too. It's like the dark emo guy type of vibe who was actually into children. Ooh. Me watching her scream after I pour boiling water on her after she told a boy happy birthday because why you happy he made it another year. And this is what I'm talking about. Like this is that TikTok will glorify. Like 49, bro, it has 50K reposts.
TikTok reposts David had and connecting it with Celeste. Although I'm unsure how true any of this is, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But the story once again gets crazy.
I ain't going out tonight. I'm just gonna be in my room. I just wanna be in my room. I just wanna be in my room.
All right, y'all, look, it is that time. It is officially time. All right, I don't know who this dude is for. Oh, okay. So first of all, crypto has been going crazy type shit. I mean, the Fed is doing rate cuts and all type of shit. All right, bro. Have a good night. Sleep well. Yeah. So I've been getting some like crypto tweets and shit like that. So I've been checking those out. But I opened Twitter this morning and I saw this dude David. I don't know who this is, but apparently he did some crazy shit. The notification that I saw said she was 15 years old. This guy is sick or some shit, bro. I don't know. And I kind of pieced together what went on. It's kind of horrific from what I think is going on, but I actually have no idea, and I would not dive into this content without y'all first. I just feel like this is some crazy shit that's going on because everybody was tweeting about it. So yeah, I want to see what this is about. Unfortunately, we were watching my nigga Fuck DH's video. He be kind of biased with his approaches, and he be kind of ODing a little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, it is what it is. Today we're watching the David case just got a disturbing update. Okay, I have no prior information on this, so maybe we probably should have did some prior to watching this vid. But here we are, man. If you like the video, like the video. If you like the video, subscribe. At issues.tm on Instagram, issues.com, which is fire pieces, and let's hop into it. But yeah, I don't have any idea who this guy is. I don't know.
Got a really grim update, and the Davis story just got a really grim update, and I'm here to share it with you all. But first, let me quickly catch you guys up to speed with everything that's happened thus far.
Appreciate
On September
it.
9th, an impounded Tesla belonging to David was found with a body in it. During this time, David was on his Withered World tour. Mind you, he also performed that night that all of this was discovered.
So he went on tour and performed after he put a body in his car. Okay.
And he was giving out Labubus, which is crazy because how could he casually do that considering everything that's been revealed today?
And his pants be Kasubi.
Spokesperson for David also told NBC that he was
badly decomposed body was found in the trunk of an impounded Tesla to singer David. Oh, this dude is like, nah, that's a Kirko tweet, so he must be underground. But I don't know, bro. It was an impounded Tesla. I gotta know the background to this. I just don't know why you would do something this stupid. Like, if you're, bro, I'm not condoning hiding a body. I'm not condoning stashing a body or what have yous. I'm just saying, bro, we've seen enough TV shows. We've seen enough Criminal Minds. We've seen enough NCIS. We've seen enough CSI. We've seen enough Bones. We've seen enough Dexter to know not to just leave a body in the car when you're, you know what I'm saying, connected to it or what have you. I don't know. Badly decomposed?
fully cooperating with authorities. But honestly, how can you do that on tour? But to make a long story short, the entire situation was...
Damn, my nigga got Timu Ice on. TikTok shop ice. Okay. He must really be somebody though.
Very confusing, and people honestly didn't know what to believe, but I think we finally have the truth. So allow me to tell you guys everything that got revealed, everything that I've learned, everything I've dug up, but I'm gonna stop yambling. You already know I'm the Socrates, and let's talk about it. David paused his tour and canceled his Seattle show after the body of the victim was identified. It was Celeste Rivas Hernandez. And let me start by saying rest
in peace, bro. She got a, you know what I'm saying, Jesus on her neck type, so she must have been a, you know what I'm saying, oh, never mind. I can't even say that, bro. I was about to say she must have been a woman of God, but in 2025, bro.
In peace, baby girl. I know you was unfortunately taken from us early, but we're praying for you. I hope you're resting easy now. Crazy. She was 13 when she went missing and was found over a year later. Here's her missing person report and the way she was identified.
13, bro. They said she was 15, which doesn't make it any better. But 13 is worse than 15. Damn, brother.
Identified was by two things. Number one, with the help of her mom, who confirmed that Celeste had a boyfriend named David, and the fact.
Whoa, wait. Oh yeah, this is 15. Yeah.
Number one, with
the body has now been identified as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, and her mom tells us she had a boyfriend named David.
The help of her mom, who confirmed that Celeste had a
bro. Let's just D4vd age. He's 20 years old.
Boyfriend named David, and the fact Celeste had a matching tattoo on her finger with David, which is just so fucking weird. And there's so many more damning pieces of evidence that connect Celeste and David. That's just the start. People checked David's Discord and found extremely disturbing images.
They checked his Discord, bruh.
One with Celeste.
Discord. Like you lost me at.
Just the start. People checked
Jason the Ween though. This kind of crazy.
David's Discord and found extremely disturbing images. One with Celeste being in there. Another with
Celeste in here. Hold on.
People checked David's Discord and found extremely disturbing images. One.
And this him, bruh. This him. He talking about Celeste in here. She talking about hi David Bark.
With Celeste being in there. Another with some of his Discord.
He has a girlfriend. Pretty sure he dating right now. What? Yeah, her
members saying that Celeste was David's girlfriend. But I personally think the worst one was from a year ago on August 2024. It was a person replying to
Billie not gonna get on no David song, Billie Eilish. And it said, Capo, fuck you talking about. Billie Eilish, she really the truth, bruh. That nigga David tough as hell, he on the rise. Fuck you talking about. I know Billie gonna hop on that feature. That nigga David talking about, I'm in a song crisis right now. My nigga Ponzalo talking about, hey, drop that one with the missing girl Celeste Rivas Hernandez. What? What do you mean? So they got a song together? Dun, dun, dun.
David saying drop a song on the missing girl, Celeste. But it's not just Discord. About a week ago, there were two people on Reddit making these claims. Let me read them.
And bro, listen, I don't like making adjacent jokes to serious situations, but it's kind of how I cope. I wanted to say he thought he had the next Jocelyn Flores on his hands, but this is not that, bro. This is not that.
For you. This guy is a weirdo. A close friend's little sister from the LE ran away last year, and this is who she was with. We think her sister was pimping her out. She was in 7th grade at the time. LAPD sweeped this place in the hills. I'm terrified that's who was in the car. Nobody has heard from her in months. I won't release names as she's still a minor, but she was from Lake El.
Man, fuck. Whoa. I won't release names as she's still a minor, but she's missing, brother. Like, I get it. You know, you want to respect her privacy, I guess. But if it's somewhere close to saving her or bringing her to justice, like, drop the name. Close friend's little sister from the IE. What is the IE? I be hearing Lucky talk about that hoe. I think that's some Cali shit. But we think her sister was pimping her out is fucking insane. You're pimping out your sister who's in 7th grade? You know how old niggas are in 7th grade? Like 11, 12? I don't know.
Sonor. It
Somewhere
isn't
around there.
speculation. It literally happened. I don't really care if you've heard nice things about him. That has no impact on my personal
And for my personal negative experience, bro, they gave him 2 downvotes. Bro, they gave him 2 downvotes.
literally happened. I don't really care if you've heard nice things about him. That has no impact on my personal negative experiences. Also, look at the -2
That's what I'm saying.
downvotes. Like, it just goes to show we have to stop worshiping these celebrities. We need to have a serious conversation how we can't be developing these parasocial relationships because, like me and you, they're people too.
Is this a Donnie Darko hoodie? Oh, hell no.
How we can't be developing these parasocial relationships because, like me and you, they're people too, and they are capable of doing bad things. This guy is a, from what I've heard.
Bro, I'm getting all the red flags. It's like all the red flags are going off. This guy is a whoop whoop. From what I've heard, my sister, who is now in 9th grade, told me that he was dating an 8th grader. Now look, see, with the whole EDPs getting crucified left and right, we finding out every single influencer is an EDP or a PDF. We're finding them out every single day, and every time we watch these videos, bro, I try to find some way to ground everyone in reality. But this, there's no saving him. Okay. For example, we were talking about how Charlie D'Amelio was 19 years old and she was hanging out with FaZe Banks, who's like 30 something, which is okay, bro. Like, who cares? She's grown. Like, 19 years old, bro. She could fuck whoever she wants. Not even to say that they are doing that. But 8th grader, 8th grader, 8th grader. Like, you're one of those. You're one of those. There's no way around it. If the allegation is even out there, you're one of those. Anyway, let's call her C, you know? And 3 downvotes still. She would go on trips with him to LA. You're taking her out on trip. They're all in 9th. It turns out C's friends knew and he would pay them to keep their mouths shut. He got motion like that? C has been missing for over a month now and no one knows her whereabouts. Definitely something strange going on. Yeah, hell yeah, something strange is going on.
My sister, who is now in 9th grade, told me that he was dating an 8th grader, let's call her C, and she would go on trips with him to LA. They're all in 9th grade now, and it turns out C's friends knew and he would pay them to keep their mouth shut. C has been missing for over a month now, and no one knows her whereabouts. Definitely something strange going on. Now, the second one is immensely eerie because it refers to Celeste, who at the time was unnamed, as C, which I believe gives more credibility to the post. I think what's interesting is that when you look at the Reddit and the Discord and how these people,
yo, this dude is like, bro, I don't even know who this dude is, but I'm seeing him on podcasts and shit. He got songs with Jason Derulo, and you're dating a 13-year-old? You're one of those. It's like, what? Never mind, bro, because I really try to break this shit down to really understand what goes through people's minds. But, like, what could you possibly find? What on earth could you find attractive about a 13-year-old? Like how? Like how? Like how?
seemingly have this information about David and Celeste, it comes across as more of an open secret rather than some new revelation, which makes my heart weep for Celeste even more. Here's where the situation gets even worse. The song Romantic Homicide was released on her birthday, September 7th, and on social media there's currently a new lens being placed over David's work as an artist. Even certain lyrics are being put in.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that music video was kind of tough. In the back of my mind, wow. Wow. Okay, brother.
It's a question like this, which really eerie stuff. I can't
see, and this is what I'm saying. Okay, I'm sorry I keep pausing the yapping, but that's why I said that Donnie Darko hoodie was a red flag, because if you've seen the movie Donnie Darko, he's actually like out of his mind. He's schizophrenic. Like, and in this day, like I've noticed on TikTok, because my For You page is starting to do it slowly. We're starting to like, again, this is why I always go back to the PDF thing, and I'll go back to grounding us in reality every time something of this nature comes up. Is that we live in like this depressed culture, like where being depressed is now like trendy, like you wear this shit like a badge of honor. It's not cool to be depressed, bro. Real people who are really depressed are fighting demons. Like it's not fun. But people like, oh, I like Donnie Darko. Bro, when somebody says 6'7", but I'm more of a whatever the fuck the numbers are. You feel me? Bro, I don't know. It's just like we live in this culture where we're like glorifying depression and shit like that. So for him to be wearing a Donnie Darko hoodie and to be in this type of like these allegations, and then for him to have a song called Romantic Suicide or Romantic Homicide with lyrics like this, bro, like he did that shit. He did that shit. And I'm sure his whole aesthetic is like that too. It's like the dark emo guy type of vibe who's actually into children, which is crazy.
Say that enough. Also, there is proof of David on the phone with Celeste. These are FaceTime.
Bro, she has a fucking My Little Pony PFP, bro. Like, dog.
Screenshots, and there's even this photo from 2023 before she went missing, and all this stuff does is just further show that he had contact with the victim. And I also did find alleged
This what I'll be talking about too, bro. This what I'll be talking about too. Why are you having conversations like this as a 13-year-old, bro? Like, bro, like, and this nigga's crushing. That's what I'm trying to really get to the bottom of, bro. Okay, because she's talking about two different occasions where she was fucking on niggas at 13. So that's already 2 bodies. That's already 2 bodies. But she's talking about I only bled with David, which confirms that that nigga crushed.
messages between an anonymous person and Celeste, and it confirms she and David engaged inappropriately. Celeste also confirms she had contact with a person.
I was just drunk. What is going? I did it because he got mad at me the first time for not what?
Named Gus. We don't know who he is as of yet, but based off of what she said, it seemed the interaction she had with him was even more horrifying than we can imagine. Some other stuff.
I mean, I don't think it's that horrifying, but like, you know what I'm saying? Clearly, like, how are you living this life, bro? My thing is, I mean, I feel like girls grow up a lot faster than guys, but my reality was nothing like this, bro. I'm talking about at 17, my life was not anything like this at all. Bro, I didn't have my first drink till I was like 22. Like, I mean, I had a little beer when I was like a kid on some shit. Like, or I had a little sip of wine when I was a kid on some shit. But I didn't drink until I don't know, I was like at least 20, bro. She's talking about being drunk at 13, brother. And this dude is like damn near blackmailing her for the cheeks. But it's not really horrifying. I'm assuming Gus is like around her age. Some dude she probably don't fuck with, who she friend zone, but it's like in her grade or something. And then she let him hit because the first time he got mad, which is bro. I don't know, man.
Said it seemed the interaction
this shit is just crazy to me, bro.
Had with him was even more horrifying than we can imagine. Some other stuff I found was people going through certain
Me watching her scream after I poured boiling water on her after she told a boy happy birthday because why you happy he made it another year. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is the shit that TikTok will glorify. Like, 49, bro, it has 50K reposts.
TikTok reposts David had and connecting it with Celeste. Although I'm unsure how true any of this is, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But the story once again gets crazy. Remember the Reddit post that I was talking about? He was paying off kids, allegedly. There was an Instagram account called Chandler, and he dropped some crazy shit. First by saying he had a friend that told him,
hey, Lil Twin, freeform is hard though. Why? That's how I'm trying to get my shit. Not even a year ago, my homie told me that. Wait, hold on.
David owed someone in Lake Elsinore money, and being that Celeste
Oh, it's L.E. Lake Elsinore? Now this girl is deceased, missing from Elsinore. Weird. Wait, you told me that David got owed someone money? Damn. So you think he owed him money and bro came back and collected his girl? Uh
he had a friend that told him David owed someone in Lake Elsinore money. And being that Celeste is now deceased, it only seems even more disturbing when you put two and two together. He then followed up that story with another one providing context. This time, he was saying that David gave people money because he was with them.
he told me he gave someone in Elsinore money because he was with a wow and showed me a picture of it too. I didn't even know if I believed that at the time. Now tweet. Yo, these underground niggas are insane.
A minor, paying them off. And then he proceeded to post a photo proof. This is allegedly the photo of him paying
Oh hell no.
those kids off. And let's be honest, that is definitely David. I just don't know how you could say this isn't David. This is probably one of the most incriminating pieces of evidence I've seen. But it wasn't just Chandler, another person.
He got them Pradas on though. I know them hoes Prada.
The most incriminating pieces of evidence I've seen. But it wasn't just.
There's a picture of David in Lake Elsinore paying kids off that they took. They had this picture before the body was discovered, and now it's being posted around by those kids. Damn. So he paid you to not. I'm sorry. I have a habit of not taking things seriously, as you can clearly tell. He paid them not to tell anybody, and then they went and posted the pictures. I'm just saying.
Chandler, another person on a different social media, posted the photo as well, and they claim that with the news being released, the kids from that area are sharing it.
Mind you, this is all being posted by Reddit demons,
which is a callback to the Reddit post saying the same thing. And remember, those predated all of this information. But that's basically the entire update so far. Everything else is a little bit of speculation and going over old things David has said or tweeted. And honestly, we could be here all day if I went through every single one. So with that being said, stay safe. Please don't worship these celebrities. Please teach your younger siblings that these people can be just as bad as your average person who does not have clout or following. We need to protect those around us.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. As a niche micro influencer myself, shit, I will never feel that, bro. We're growing at a crazy rate, but I will never feel like a celebrity or no shit like that. Cause I mean, first of all, I'm still broke, by the way. I want you to know that. I still have to go to work, unfortunately. So I'm really not up. But even when I'm up, you feel me? I went most of my life being broke and living below my means and being depressed and misguided. So yeah, I really could never feel like a celebrity on some shit. But one thing I can say for certain is that I don't really understand how people, well, it's not that I don't understand, but people like look at celebrities as if they are above them, bro. They are not above you. These people are literally the same as you. They just stream might have crashed, but they just chose a different direction with their lives. Like you probably went to college for, let's say you're a nurse. Let's just say you went and you became an RN. These niggas just decided to keep making music and then they blew up off music, or they decided to keep posting YouTube videos and then they blew up on YouTube, or they made a crazy TikTok that went viral because they did some dumb shit and then they started streaming. Like, bro, they're regular people. They're just regular people that got a big break and then turned that shit into fame. Like, that's it. That's all they are. They're no better than you. They might have more money than you, but that doesn't even mean that they're better at managing their money than you. That doesn't mean they're wealthier than you mentally. That doesn't make them any better than you as an individual or any different. The only difference that they have compared to you is that they have more money. I guess that's it. They just have more money. So they have more clothes. They're not any better as a person. You know, whoever does the most internal work will have done the most internal work. Just because somebody is popular, that doesn't mean that they're a good person. That doesn't mean that their morals are any better than yours. That doesn't mean that they're any more introspective or empathic or anything like that, you know? But people just, people just look at celebrities and they're like, oh, they can't do any wrong. Like, oh, this is my favorite. And I mean, I get it though, because they probably like, they probably have a craft that you admire. They probably have things about them that you admire. So it's like, oh, bro's fire. You feel me? Bro makes good music, so I really fuck with bro. But it's like, you don't really know bro like that. You know what I'm saying? He could be one of those. And in this case, he is one of those. So, you know, really you just gotta look at people like people, bro. You cannot say that somebody can't do any harm just because they're famous. You know, just because a lot of people know them. And that's really what it boils down to, bro. Fame is just that. A bunch of people know you. That's it. You got Bunk, bro. Bunk was famous, I guess, when he was going around stealing from people. He was making these videos, Bunk gang, all that gang shit. He was famous, but that didn't make him a good person. I mean, he's a good person now, probably. He changed his life around. Bad Baby, Cash Me Outside, how about this? She went viral for that meme. She was famous. That didn't make her a good person. A lot of people knew her, but that didn't really change anything character-wise, you know? That didn't make her a good person. That didn't make her any funnier either. She was just a crash out. And crash outs tend to go viral, and they tend to be famous. So basically my point is that this dude, I'm sure he did that shit, bro. And you should hold him accountable. And it's clearly evident based on the downvotes that these Redditors are getting that fans are blind. They're just going to be like, oh no, like, no, that's David. He makes such good music. He can never do that. No, it can't be. No, he didn't do that. No. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's be real. Let's get it together, you know? That's all I got, though. I'm just yapping. 25 minutes out of a 5-minute video, bro. I don't know how I do this. That's why I didn't upload that Corey vid, bro. The Corey allegations vid, which was very fire, but I was yapping like a motherfucker. All right, so that's all I have. Let me know what y'all guys think in the comment section down below. Hopefully we hear something new, but I don't really know. I mean, there's not really much justice that can be found. They identified the body. They know that it's the body of the missing girl, you know, who unfortunately passed away. But I mean, there's nothing more that they can really do but convict this dude, you know, and really get to the bottom of what happened to her. And that's really the only justice that can be brought. It's not like they can bring her back to life, which really sucks. You know, it's not like they can prevent her from being put in this situation. But I mean, you know, so basically, like, it is what it is. But I hope they do get to the bottom of it. You know, that's what her family deserves at the very least. So yeah, my condolences, man. But that's all I got. If you like the video, like the video. If you like it, subscribe. At issues.tm on Instagram. Issues.com. Go some 5 pieces, and I'm out. Stream. Bro, I'm getting all the red flags. It's like all the red flags are going off.